Hello everyone and welcome back for this third episode of NeXuS Plays Civilization 5 Brave New World as Russia. Well, we're doing a bit better in literacy, I think, as as at the previous episode. We're still lost in soldiers because I didn't actually put any effort in doing anything about that, so we're really gonna have to do something about it before they declare war on us, hopefully. That would be awesome if that can be arranged. Well, I did build this very sexy archer here in Moscow, so don't know what all that fuss is about, but hey. Caravan where we could do some food, which it obviously needs, and it might even. I think I'm gonna go for the gold per turn anyway, because I don't want to get into the negative. I've been there. It's not a pleasant place. I'd prefer not to return there anytime soon. So let's try and keep that money going, and we will grow eventually. I might even send my worker there as soon as he gets. I think I only need to improve the sheep, and then we're good in the capital for most resources. Move, you scouts. I think I'll take the mountain. Boom. Bogota has been found, and it looks like they might have some barb troubles. So let's see if we can give them a hand with that in the near future. When I get some units out, hopefully before the Renaissance. Alright, construction is here. Oh, let me just quickly check the time, because I didn't look at what time I started. Alright. So currency would get those markets out, but that would mean the National College gets delayed a bit more. Can I live with that? I think I can. Getting markets up pretty quickly is quite important, so let's just focus on that first, and we'll see how it goes. Well, the Dutch are only well, they're not that far ahead, so most of us are pretty close, which is to be expected around this stage of the game. Alright, another city-state over there, so they all got plumped into a corner somehow. It's a shame this doesn't grow better than that. It could if I just went there. Yay, the mausoleum! I just want to enjoy this for a moment. Wow. That's 2 food, 3 production, 2 gold and 2 faith from a single tile. I think that's one of the highest yields I've ever gotten. All I need is some culture and some science, and we can run this empire on stone up until the modern age, or so it would seem. Still not very interested in building a lighthouse, but maybe a circus would be good, because that's the problem actually with St. Petersburg, because we are unhappy we are not growing. It's Panama! Well, hello Panama. Where's your canal? You don't seem to have one. Oh, there it is. The Panama Canal, running from the tundra up into the, the icy hills of this fair continent. Shaka has entered the medieval era. Oh my god. Oh. That's because probably because they had the Great Library. So all this really does probably. Yay, Krakatawa. Krakatoa. Don't think there's any way I'm gonna get that wonder, but hey. One can dream, one can dream. No, I don't want to spend money on that. Alright, so I really want to get another city out, preferably before turn 100. So let's see how that goes. And I want to know, I'm just curious to see if there's other land on the other side of Krakatau. Because I think there should be, else you have to settle right there to get it within your borders, which wouldn't be optimal, one might say. Pyramids, weren't you working on those? I'm quite sure Amsterdam was building the pyramids. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe they had some barbarians along the way, and they decided against it. Maybe they had an uprising of the slaves and they had no workers to actually finish the project. I don't know. But I'm not gonna build it anyway. I do want to try for the Great Lighthouse. If I can get it, that would be great. If not, then I'll get some money back. But we're doing all right. Actually, might even want another caravan first. Can I get? I'm wondering whether I can get a sea trade route out yet. Can I even build cargo ships? Yes, I can. And how long would that take? 4 turns. I'm gonna try for the Great Lighthouse first, because I'm greedy. That's just how I am, how I play, deal with it. Oh, I wasn't too greedy actually. Didn't go for the Great Library when I clearly had an option. Yep, there's no possible way for me to get this unless I wage war on the city-state. Let's see. That's the Great Library being built. Look at that mausoleum and that hanging gardens over there. Beautiful. So I think we want the sheep before we move on to St. Petersburg. Technology is a common. Currency is a common, which is good. Got the monument down. I think because I'm playing as Russia, I'll go for the Cree post before I start a library, or a granary for that matter. Because of the extra border expansion, it's just really good to get early on. Even if he does settle right next to me, I already have the advantage because I settled first, and before he gets the culture up and gets his borders to pop, I'll probably be swarming his territory already. Alright, so we can go into the medieval era with guilds, but I want a national college first, if nothing else. So let's go with philosophy. Alright. And there was a pasture going down here. The Netherlands announces to the world it is protecting Ragusa. I would not trust them, Ragusa. They are not men of their words. Look what he did with Rotterdam. Look how he stole my resources. Oh yeah, and now you no longer need my help. Sure, babe, whatever you want. It's your party and I'll cry if I want to. No longer needs my help, no longer needs my help. You know what? We're fine without you actually, we're fine. Not a problem. But there is my great profit, and yeah, Great Lighthouse is going to be mine, so I think since the Netherlands don't have a religion yet, neither do the Shakas actually, so I will definitely be the first on this continent. Well, I'm not sure about the whole continent, but from as far as I know. So let's see. I always go with the little phoenix icon, and I always name it NeXuSism because I'm just a bit of a... I don't know. I love myself. Go and blame me. So yeah. More faith. I'm not sure if we really need that. I like the World Church. Tithe is always very powerful. Let me just have a quick look to see if I actually have a shot at spreading my religion, because most of the games I've played so far with Brave New World, sorry, I start off pretty good and I get a decent spread of my religion into the other civs, but then all of a sudden they start to, well, mass produce missionaries, I suppose. And within 20 or 30 turns, my religion gets nipped in the buttocks. But as I said, so far I'm the first with a religion here, so it's gonna be either Tithe or World Church. If I wanted to go for a culture victory, this would be an excellent chance for the World Church, but I think Tithe is the more powerful one. It's for every 4 instead of 5 followers, and it's also in your own cities, and this is only in other civilizations. So we'll go with Tithe, and we'll see if we can get one of those things that make... this is also very nice. Use faith to purchase pre-industrial landowners. This is actually funny. I should see this. And I'm gonna have to check in another game I'm playing with a friend of mine. Because he... I think he has this one. And he's counting on his faith to purchase land units when war starts coming. But if that's pre-industrial, then he's boned, because he's gonna get swarmed with tanks and whatnot, and he's not gonna be able to put a lancer across from that and say, "Hey, get off my land, matey." So I'm gonna have to check that in the other game if it is Holy Warriors. But for now, looks like I don't have any of the... Maybe that's just in the second follower belief that it spreads faster. So I like going with... where are they? Oh, they're already gone. The pagodas. Because the pagodas give 2 happiness, which is always good to have. Or religious community is also nice. But you should keep in mind that the follower belief, it's gonna be for the... your opponents as well, if you start spreading your religion to them. So yeah, you don't actually want to give them something that benefits them more than it benefits you, so you have to keep that in mind. Shrines might be the easy one. Meh, I don't know. Wine or incense, don't think I have any of those. I don't really want mosques. I don't want to go for tourism, so I think we'll just do the production thingy. Yeah, why not? It's a good enough thing, and my production is probably going to be better than the AI's anyway. Well, as far as I can tell. It's hard to say. That great lighthouse, also mine. That was expected, but it's good we got it nonetheless. Stonehenge is still available, but we don't want that. I think we wanted a cargo ship, and we also wanted other units. We're still making money and we're still happy, so I don't have to rush either one of those. But our money's running out, so maybe a cargo ship's a good idea. That also might give us the opportunity to start spreading our religion. Hopefully. I'm not quite sure how those mechanics work actually, because sometimes they will give you a religion over the trade route, via the trade route, and otherwise they won't. But I'm not sure what prompts that, so if any of you people viewing knows, please leave it in the comments, because I would love to know how that actually works. We're gonna go on land here again, I guess. Alright, so yeah, lots of land, but it's all pretty awkwardly placed, I would say. Minor defeat, but I don't care because I'm in the city. Next up, Petra is gone. Never expected that to last. And I don't have any desert, so I'm fine with that. Well, for that 1, 2, 3 desert tiles, no, wouldn't have been worth it. Yay, promotion. That's exactly why I attacked with you. Oh, maybe. Yeah, sure. Kill it before it breeds. And get you up there. Move you out. Hello, Bulawayo. Bulawayo. And this worker's done, so we can finally start. I think we want the. Let's just go with citrus first. It's probably best to do the cattle first, but that's gonna take another turn, and I'm in the habit of making stuff as I move along. It usually pans out for the best. I think I'll take the long way around. Alright, the Dutch have been kind enough again to clear a encampment for me. So that's pretty nice of them. I will gonna have to start dipping my own beans, as one might say, because I can't depend on the Dutch to protect my borders. No way, Jose. Alright, so that one's out. Do I want to build a composite bowman? I kinda do. But I also want more money. Money! Yeah, let's do the market first. This is why I usually end up having a really late military. Because there's just so much other things in this phase of the game that I think are more important to get. And I keep thinking that if I can just, you know, play it greedy and not build up a military and just invest in all sorts of other good things like a market, so I can actually support a big army, then in the long run that will help. And that's the theory, at least. I'm gonna go against my own judgment and do the cattle first, because I feel that St. Petersburg is growing too slowly. We're also approaching the 100. And that's good, I guess, because I can get this one. So if I do get that other settler out, at least I won't be increasing my culture costs by too much. And let's see if we can only. What are we gonna do? Probably education is our next focus. Getting there. If we can get Machu Picchu, that would be really good, but I think we're gonna run out of luck because I'm gonna have to build it in St. Petersburg, and that's it. The city's just not ready for it yet. Not ready to start wonder production. So, and by the time it is, it's probably too late. So best thing I can probably do is build a settler. Oh wait, I can build one in Moscow right now. Let's just get a settler out. Because 2 cities is really not enough. I think 3 is okay. You can basically get everything you need up until the end game. If you have 3 good cities, they're gonna have to be good cities, not half baked ones, but it can work. I like going with 4 because a lot of things just work in force, work good in force. Like the legalism gives culture building in your first 4 cities. The aqueduct will be in the first 4 cities. So there's a lot of things focused around that. Well, might be just those 2 actually, but there are things focused around 4 cities. So that's also a way to go. Especially if you focused on the tradition tree early on, which I did not. But since I did go for the freedom, liberty, sorry, that does mean I should be popping out a bit more cities than this, or so one would assume. Alright, so we had an option right here, which I think is pretty decent. 1, 2, 3, 4. This would also work, but it's too close to Amsterdam. If I do that, then I'm gonna have Wilhelm breathing down my neck sooner as I will be ready for it. So I'm going to send my warrior up there to see if there's any activity that I need to be aware of, and I'm gonna send my settler right behind him. And maybe we can think about settling across the sea. There's some marble here and some nice stuff, and it would be a bit more, yeah, a bit more Lebensraum, as our friendly neighbors might say. And we're gonna need it. And there's the creep post done. I think the granary first would work here. This is gonna be a good city eventually, because it has the watermill for the river. It will have a windmill because it's not on a hill. It will have an observatory because it's next to a mountain. So all these things are good, but it's just gonna take a while. And that's another thing that Civ I wouldn't call it does very well, because that's a bit of a... And there goes the Parthenon. Also to Shaka. Shaka, what are you doing? And the Dutch have built the Great Wall. How interesting. Right, if we can't build a dike, I'm gonna build a wall. Damn it. And so they did. But that's okay. I can live with that. We want the aqueducts, of course, but we also want the civil service, mostly actually. And guilds. It's always a question for me whether I do guilds before education. It depends on how many trading posts I really want to plump out. Like if my worker would be out of work and really wanted to get some trading posts down, then I'll do that more quickly, of course. But as it stands, I only have the single worker, and I have gonna have another city pretty soon, so there's not much that needs to be done in guilds at the moment. And we're making decent money, so that's okay. I'm actually in a golden age. Did I miss the golden age thingamabob? Where did I get that from? I thought I was really far away from that, but I'll have to check in the recap. Let's see. Oracle would be nice. Would be very nice actually. So let's try it. There we go. And I made a composite bowman. Yay me. Which means you can move over here, and then that warrior's gonna be there to help you out. Yeah, if I settle here, I'll at least have the spices, which is all I really want. I can get the copper from St. Petersburg. I might even buy the cotton over here. That will probably piss him off, but hey. This guy's gotta eat, man. I need my cotton. I need my cotton fix, or I won't be feeling right. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's not within his borders, and he does already have cotton, so he probably doesn't want it. But I'm still gonna buy it, especially if it's that cheap. It would be a waste not to do it, and find out that he steals it from under my nose. Right, composite bowman can go on alert. So turn 103, let's see what my time is doing. We've got about 5 minutes left, so a couple of more turns, and that would be the episode of today. Let's see, another natural wonder. Mount Kailash, oh, right over here. I think that's the first time I encountered it. I have no idea where that's supposed to be in the real world, but I'm pretty sure it's a real thing. There's basically nothing in civilization that doesn't bear some truth in the Earth's history. So it's one thing they really do very well. If you look up the history of a certain civ, for instance, there's gonna be loads and loads of background on how that particular civilization actually came into being, how they prospered, how they came to their downfall, and so on and so on, which is really nice. It's all very accurate. There's a lot of effort that had to go into that, and I can appreciate that. So. Alright. Caravan can go back to Rotterdam, which is making more money each turn. Each time around, at least. Alright, I think I'll wait for the Oracle in 4 turns, and if I get that, then that will be the end of this episode. I'm gonna be pretty wonder heavy, which I tend to be in the early game if they give me the opportunity to do so. Even without the Great Library, this is going to be my, what, 4th wonder? Yeah, it's gonna be my 4th because I don't really count the palace. It's not that wonderful, really. I mean, have you been there lately? Bananas everywhere. So much stone we can't even walk around it. But hey, it counts as a wonder, so why not? Looks like this city's gonna be for us. And we don't need a road here, which is good. We can just build a harbor eventually and it will be connected. And I love that. I love not having to build roads. I think you're going on auto explore. Well, let's heal up first and then you're going to auto explore. And here we go. Our 3rd city, which hopefully won't piss the Dutch off. But I think we're good. I think I'm far enough out, and I think he already coveted my lands from my capital. So yeah, if he wants to go for that, he's welcome to try. Another one into the medieval era. I'm not going to go into that just yet. That's another thing I'm trying to learn, like all the different mechanics that happen when you change eras. For instance, missionaries cost more faith, the bonuses from city-states get increased, and there's a couple of things that you might want to consider before jumping ahead too much in eras. So, Lord William, what do you want? Our apologies. We will refrain from settling near you, and hopefully that will get him off our backs. There we go. We're not there yet, are we? Are we there yet? We need some happiness, so let's get that going. I think I want civil service before anything else. So let's just do that. I can't remember if the Colossus was already built. If not, I would love to get my hands on it, but there's the Oracle. Great, that's a free policy for us, which could, yeah, I think we should. Just finish up the Liberty Tree, which gives us a free great person, which would probably be a great prophet, so we can enhance our religion, which is something I love to do. Great prophets are pretty hard to come by most of the time. Not always, but most of the time. I think we still need some more happiness, so let's just focus on that for another building. So yeah, like all these other great persons, I can build a building and then put a specialist in there and I can earn points for that. But a prophet can only be bought with the faith you have, which basically you build buildings for as well. but it goes up and it goes up, and it's just hard to depend on that. So I'll just go with the great prophet again. Build a plantation and enhance religion, because now I think let's see, not under this one. So what we want here, do we want more happiness, do we want more culture, do we want more growth? I think we were pretty okay in happiness, even though it doesn't show at the moment. We did have a lot of luxury resources, and we're not gonna have a whole lot of cities, so I'm tempted to go with swords into plowshares. So let's just not think on it too long and go with that and see if I like it along the way. Yeah, these are the ones I'm really looking at. Spreads to cities 30% farther away, and the other one, which is even better, spreads 25% faster and 50% with printing press, which will be here soon enough. Once we get education done, that tech tree is gonna have to will be picking up. The other ones are nice as well, but it depends again on what kind of game you really want to play. I like to try and get as much spread as possible. So if they would be far away, I would go with itinerant preachers, and if they are just next to me, I can go with religious texts. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna enhance our religion. NeXuSism is now the most awesomest religion in this entire world, and I hope it will be a world religion at one point in this game. I haven't actually, I've tried it, getting world religion, but it's hard, as I mentioned at the beginning of this episode. So we'll see, maybe we'll get lucky and be the only ones on this island which actually have faith and a religion, which actually it looks like it. Now I'm think about it, that this actually ends here, so unless that connects to something or this connects to something, which probably won't because this is the southern part of the map, though there is still a city-state here, so who knows. But yeah, we've got a good shot at spreading a decent religion here. We'll see how that goes in the next episode. For now, this has been NeXuS playing Civilization 5. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.